Hey familia, Miranda here, and today we are going to be diving on into the filmography of the awesome Keanu Reeves. You guys, he is seriously like one of my favorite actors. He has had quite the filmography, a lot of great films, you guys. Yeah, some great franchises that he's been in and everything, and I just think that he is super talented and he is just awesome. So I cannot wait to share with you guys all the films that I have. Like, I'm pretty sure I have most of the important films, like the box office ones, all of that. I'm sure I'm missing several good ones, so be sure to leave any recommendations of films that I don't have in the collection in the comments below. Definitely, always looking to add anything good of his into the collection. But I do have several here, so we're gonna go on ahead and get on to things. And also let me know what are some of your favorites from him. All right, so kicking off with a banger right here, we got Street Kings. It's been a hot minute since I've seen this one, but I do remember really enjoying this one. And the cast, you guys: Keanu Reeves, Forest Whitaker, Hugh Laurie, Chris Evans, Common, The Game. Like, whatever happened to The Game? He came out with like a couple of hits and then it's like he disappeared or whatever. But this one, awesome flick. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's one of those kind of, just kind of like action thriller type films and stuff, so great one here. Next up, highly underrated in my opinion, we got Constantine right here. I love this one so freaking much. He's freaking awesome in it, and I do really enjoy the storyline, so if you've never seen it, you need to check it out. We got Parenthood here. Obviously, he played the boyfriend of the daughter in here, which, I mean, he was fine. He was kind of funny in here, so we got Parenthood. And we got Chain Reaction. I really don't recall if I've seen this one. I feel like I have, but it's probably been such a long freaking time. I just don't really remember, you guys. So I'll have to pop this one in at some point soon and see if it jogs my memory. But we got Chain Reaction here. Next up, we have The Watcher, which I haven't yet to check this one out. Not really in a rush. I haven't heard the greatest of things on it. It mostly gets like negative reviews and stuff. So, I'll watch it at some point, but again, not in a rush. This one I definitely need to see about checking out soon. I've heard great things on it, and that is A Scanner Darkly. All right, so the one film that pretty much introduced me to Keanu Reeves was Speed. Oh my goodness, this is just freaking classic. It has held up so wonderful over the years, you guys. It's one that I remember being on TV all the dang time, and I seriously would never miss it. I know my dad was super into this film. What year was this one? I forget what year it's from, but I feel like I saw this one in theaters, like with my dad, and then just always watching it on TV and everything. And I think we actually at one point had like the VHS of this as well. So yeah, Speed never gets old, you guys. Him and Sandra Bullock in here are just awesome together, and this is just the whole storyline. Like, seriously, this film is like perfection. Like, I love this one so much. So we got Speed here. A more kind of film that I watched recently, but I guess it's been all the hype over the years for many people, and that is Point Break. But yeah, I get the love for this one for sure. This is a fantastic film, you guys. So I mean, I'm sure most everybody has probably seen this, but I was a little late to the game, but I did watch it, you guys, and I loved it. Next up, this one is more of like a cameo. I guess he does sort of like a voiceover in this film, but you guys, I highly recommend this one, and that's this film called Keanu. And it's about this cat right here, you guys. I guess actually, so I was reading more into this film, and I guess that Key and Peele wanted him to be part of the film. Like, the cat is actually named after Keanu Reeves or whatever, and they wanted him to be part of the film and like play the cat. So I don't know if they were originally going to make the cat like a talking cat or whatever, but he turned them down. But I guess he kind of had a change of heart, and I guess when he actually wanted to join the project, they were already almost wrapping up with filming, but they still managed to include him. And I guess, gosh, I've only seen this film once, but I do recommend it, you guys. It is freaking ridiculous. It's one of those films that, yes, going in, you're like, this is going to be so stupid, because it is. It's stupid, but it's ridiculous. It's funny as hell, you guys. And I was like seriously laughing my butt off the entire time. But I need to pop this one in again, and because I don't really recall the scene, but I guess there's like a hallucination scene where Keanu Reeves voices, like, does a voiceover for the cat in that hallucination or something like that. So I mean, yeah. But this one, I do highly recommend you check it out if you're just looking for a good time. But yeah, basically, I forget, I think it's his cat. that they get stolen by, I guess, like this like mob dude or something like that, and the two of them set out to retrieve the cat and stuff, and it's just a blast, you guys. So we got Keanu. Next up we have a Knock Knock. This one too I find to be highly underrated. This is a great little kind of sexy thriller or whatever. Basically you have these two girls, they pretend to be stranded, they show up on his doorstep and be like, yeah, can we wait inside because it's raining, and so we need to call like a, you know, a cab or Uber, whatever the heck. And so he does, he invites them in, and his wife and kids are away and everything, and so they're basically kind of playing this game with him, you know, trying to seduce him and everything, be like, you know, he's not like the perfect husband or whatever, you know, like he's willing to cheat on his wife kind of thing. And so it's supposedly it's like a lesson or whatever, but the two girls, man, the two girls, they are freaking intense. I love Anna de Armas in here and everything, and just all three of them, all three, the two girls and Keanu Reeves, they just delivered some fantastic performances in here. And this is just a very kind of intense, sexy thriller. So I really enjoyed this one very, very much. We got Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves again here in The Lake House. This is another great little romance flick. A bit different for sure, because the two are basically living 2 years apart, I guess, and they're writing these letters to each other and everything, and kind of fall in love that way and whatnot and stuff. So pretty good little romance flick. One of my all-time faves from him, you guys. I feel like this was a little bit of a change-up role for him, because I mean, sure, he's done like a, you know, a little bit of like rom-com stuff, a little bit of like comedic stuff, and obviously he's good with the action, but this one I felt was a little bit more of a serious role, though he did manage to tie in a little bit of like, you know, comedic elements to it. But that is Hardball, and basically he is in debt because he bets on like basketball games and stuff like that, and so he takes on this job coaching these, you know, African-American kids, you know, from the project. And so he coaches them baseball and everything. And so it's like at first he doesn't really want to do it, but then as time passes, the kids kind of grow on him and everything, and he grows a love for them and everything. And it is honestly such a just kind of heartwarming film, you guys. That G-Baby scene, oh my goodness, you guys, every time. I've seen this film like a gazillion times, but that G-Baby scene, it gets to me every single time. I saw this in theaters, and like seriously, I was just bawling my eyes out, man. But it's a great film, you guys. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend that you check this one out. Like I said, it's a little bit more of a serious role, but he still manages to throw out, you know, some comedic factors, and he's just really great in here, you guys. All right, next one here is Much Ado About Nothing. I don't really know much about this film. There's several like different characters in here, I guess, like kind of several little situations, stories going on, and somehow I guess they tie into this one big elegant dance of some sort. I don't know, kind of interesting, I guess. Great cast in here, but I do still need to check it out. And then one of the well-known franchises that he's been in is The Matrix. Obviously, I remember seeing the first 3 films in theaters. I still need to check out Resurrection, so I'll have to get on that at some point. But The Matrix, definitely long overdue for a revisit for me, so I would have to binge watch these here pretty dang soon. But I do remember always enjoying the Matrix films and everything, especially the first one, the second one too, the third one I don't really recall enjoying all that much. Resurrection, like I said, I need to see. But we got Matrix, and then of course I just watched this, you guys, John Wick. I need to get the 4th one, I know, but awesome. Keanu Reeves is freaking awesome in these. I mean, these are just so crazy, like fast-paced, non-stop, action-packed. You got a little bit of comedy in them and everything, and just if you want to see Keanu Reeves kicking ass in these, like, these are your films, you guys. They're just loads of fun. Next up, we got Bram Stoker's Dracula. Of course, this is another good one. This next one I still need to check out. I don't really know much on this, but we got 47 Ronin. So I haven't really heard much on this film, so I'll have to give it a watch at some point. These ones I've never seen before, you guys, so I probably should jump on these fairly soon. But we got the 3-film collection of Bill and Ted. So we got Face the Music, Bogus Journey, and Excellent Adventure. I know a lot of people really enjoy this franchise here. So, I mean, they definitely seem like they're going to be kind of fun, so I should watch them here soon. Next up, Devil's Advocate. I've heard great things on this one. I need to check it out. And then we have here My Own Private Idaho. this film, you guys, I honestly still really don't know what to make of it. I don't know if I liked it or I didn't really like it. Like, I don't know. It's just, I mean, Keanu Reeves, River Phoenix, both of them were pretty awesome in here. Like, I enjoyed their performances. It's just, it was not exactly what I was expecting. And this film gets a lot of hype, and I just didn't really feel that hype. So I don't know. So one that I need to kind of watch again and see what I think like second time around. But yeah, it just really was not exactly what I was expecting. It was a little bit of a weird kind of film, I guess. But yeah, so My Own Private Idaho. Let me know your thoughts on this one. All right, then he does have a few animated voice roles. So he did voice Duke Kaboom here in Toy Story 4. This one I actually forgot to look into, and I don't exactly recall who he voices in here, but he voices someone here in this SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. And then he voices Batman here in DC League of Super Pets. Next one I just added into the collection, and that is The Gift. Here he is right there with a stacked cast in this one. This one, Thumbsucker, I watched this once and I remember it being okay. It's been a little bit since I've seen it, so I probably could watch it again and to just kind of recall, you know, him in here. But yeah, so we got Thumbsucker. This one I have yet to check out, but that is Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. This next one is Johnny Mnemonic. I have yet to check this one out. I don't really know much on this film, and it kind of gets mixed reviews, so I don't know. We'll see how it is. This one, too, I need to get around to watching, but we got The Replacements. And we have Sweet November. And last but not least, we have this film here called Feeling Minnesota. So that is my Keanu Reeves collection, you guys. Again, let me know if there's any bangers out there that I need to add into the collection. I'm sure there are. I do have a few at least that I know of that are on my like Amazon wish list to pick up at some point. But yeah, I was kind of going through his filmography, and there definitely seems to be a lot of films of his that I still don't have. But again, a lot of them I don't really know much on or anything, if they're any good or not. So definitely leave your recommendations. And again, let me know what are some of your favorite films, his favorite performances from him. So that's my Keanu Reeves collection, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.